Anybody ever seen a link of chain? Give me some people, just link up together for a few. Because Lord, the church of God need to recognize who we are. Just loop your arms together. Link of chains. Turn around. Link. Because we don't understand who we are and whose we are. If we ever come to the place where we understand how powerful we are in this earth realms, my God, we can move. See, we want the miracles, but we don't want to do what it takes to get the miracles. Everybody want to see signs and wonders, but nobody want to surrender just to have the signs and wonders. Do you think the apostles just went about doing signs and wonders? They were surrendered. They trusted God. They believed God. And so when they called on God, something happened. I'm telling God in this season that when I call on you, I need something to happen. So the church now should be as a link of chain that is not easily broken. Why don't you just pull on your sister a little bit? Just pull on them. Just pull on them a little bit, because I tell you, if you're truly linked, you're not going to move. So the devil is going to come to try to break you. He's going to come try to get apart. He's going to try and get in the midst. The chain cannot be broken. Can I tell you what the glue is? In my legs and my bones, I have what is called synovial fluid. It keeps my joint lubricated. I have ligaments that hold my bones together. It keeps me active and movable. Yeah. And so the Holy Ghost now, for the body of Christ, is my synovial fluid. Yes, it's my ligament that hold the church together. Why do I worship the way I worship? Because I have the Holy Ghost on the inside. And Jesus declared that when I shall give you the Holy Ghost, you shall have power. Power to do what? You think you just have power to come to church, clap your hand, walk around your church, run around when the preachers say run. You think you got the Holy Ghost just to speak in tongues. But I dare to tell you, you got the Holy Ghost so that you can be a tag team. You can walk. Jesus said, if 2 or 3 of you are gathered in my name, touching anything concerning me, he said, I'll be in the midst. Anybody up in here know that you're part of a team. You're not a one-man show, honey. You're not working by yourself. But the Holy Ghost is in you. He's the hope of glory. He's your joy. He's your peace. He's your strength. I said I wasn't going to preach, Lord. Glory to God. So this chain that I'm linked to, sometimes the devil comes upon me to destroy me, but because I'm linked in with my sister, because I'm linked in, they got my back, because I'm linked in, tied in with the Holy Ghost. When the devil come upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumble and fall. Though an host should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord. Come on, let God know that you're linked in to his body. Let God know that you're part of the body of Christ. How do I do that? By living people that he created were separated, torn apart. He looked at the Tower of Babel, he built it, and he saw that the heart of men was desperately wicked. He said, I need to go down and see what those people are up to. When he got down there, he saw that the Tower of Babel was almost reaching to heaven. Did I tell you that was caused by teamwork? You better team up with your brother, team up with your sister. I need backup, I need help. I cannot make this journey by myself, but I need you and you need me. I need you to survive. I need you, I need you, I need you to make this journey. Put your hands together and give him a praise. Hallelujah. The Bible told me, and I'm done really. The Bible, I'm done. But the Bible told me that there were 3 Hebrew boys. The Bible says they refused to bow. See, the problem with us is we bow to everything. Every new doctrine, everything that comes, we bow. But the Bible said they refused to bow. And because of that, the king decreed that they should be thrown in the fiery furnace. But these 3 boys was hooked together, and they agreed on everything. And so they tied them up. And when they tied them up, they decided they were going to throw them in the fiery furnace. But before they threw those boys in, the boys made sure they had on their priestly garments, their worshiping clothes, and they poured them into the fiery furnace. But when the king looked in, he said, didn't we throw 3 men in? But now I see 4. And the 4th one looked like the Son of God. Jesus was yet manifested. But don't you know that God will give you a glimpse into the future? So he gave him a king a glimpse into the future and show him Jesus who wants to come. Can I tell you that when you win a court, they may throw you in the fiery furnace, but the 4th man, he's going to step in. That 4th man, his name is Jesus. When they took those boys out, oh God, the only thing that was burnt on them was a strange cord that they tied them up with. But the Bible said they didn't smell like smoke, didn't look like they went in a fiery furnace. Why? Because they were tag team. They worked together. They stood together. Are you willing today to stand with your sister? Are you willing as a body of Christ to stand your ground? Are you willing to stand up to the devil and tell him not today? No more. I'm not going out the same way I came, because I got my brother and I got my sister. I got my sister on the left of me. I got my sister on the right of me. I got the Holy Ghost. Hallelujah. I'm coming down. But the Bible says that the psalmist David looked at it and he said, though I walk through the valley and the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. The rod and thy staff, they comfort running over. Can I tell somebody? He's anointed us with his Holy Ghost. He's filled us up. There's got to be overflow. He said, out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. That's overflow. Hallelujah. He said, there's an overflow. Every walk I walk, there's an overflow. Every step I take, there's an overflow. Why is there an overflow? Come here, baby. Because what you need is in my overflow. What you need, I got an overflow. It's a teamwork. It's a teamwork. There's overflow. Everywhere I go, there's an overflow. Everywhere I walk, there's an overflow. What you need is in my overflow. What you desire is in my overflow. In other words, God didn't just fill you for you, but when he gave you the Holy Ghost, he knew that he was going to connect you to that sister. He knew that he was going to connect you to that brother. He knew that somebody was going to be connected to you. Somebody needs that overflow. Somebody needs that overflow. So when you got filled up with the Holy Ghost, it's not just yours, but out of your belly there comes out of your spirit there comes an overflow. Somebody shout, overflow! 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 Come on, shout overflow! Shout overflow! Shout overflow! Somebody shout overflow! Shout overflow! There's an overflow of the Holy Ghost in the room today. Whatever you need, you can get it right now. I tell you, sometimes we call the Holy Ghost it. Can I tell you, baby? He's not an it. He's a person. The Holy Ghost is a person. He has eyes. He has ears. He has feelings. He can be touched with the feelings of your infirmity. He's not an it, baby. He's a person. He's part of the Trinity. He's part of the Godhead. He's the God that lives in you. Hallelujah. So if you want something for him, just call him. The reason, and I'm done. I tell you, why we cannot flow in the anointing of miracles is because a lot of us ignore the person of the Holy Ghost. What do you mean, preacher? Yes, we know we have the Holy Ghost. We're filled. But I have to have a relationship. I have to have a relationship.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
If I never connect with you personally, I'll never know you. I'll see you and I'll wave from afar, but I know nothing about you. See, that's how some of us live with the Holy Ghost. He lives in us, but we're not aware of his presence. We don't build a relationship with him. What am I saying? We must always know that there's somebody that lives here. Why? This now becomes the temple. A lot of us walk into church and think that's the temple. So Lord, fill this place. No! Fill this place! When this place is filled, there'll be an overflow in this place. So because we don't build a relationship with him, he can't do. Because we ignore him all day long until we go to church. Some of us, not all of us. We go to church and we forget it. We go to work and forget about him. I forget church. But you've got to know he's a person. He wants to have a relationship with you. He wants to be intimate with you. Then miracles will begin to happen. I'm done. I don't know what you want from God. And a lot of times, this is what we do. We wait for the preacher to lay hands to give us. Listen, baby girl. I can't give you nothing.
That's right. That's right.
I know me.
That's right.
What allows me to flow is the Holy Ghost in me.
That's right.
You have the same Holy Ghost. The reason why yours is not activated is because you have no faith. But I heard the preacher said on last night about the woman with the issue of blood. You know why she had a miracle? Because she kept saying, if I could only touch. And that word now is muttering. She kept muttering to herself. And that word muttering being repeated over and over and over and over. She kept saying, if I could only touch. If I could only touch. If I could only touch the hem of it, I know I've been made whole. So before she even got there, her faith reached out and touched him. Where is your faith today? Where is your faith in the God that you say you serve? Can somebody see your faith activated? When you go to work, do they see your faith? Or do they have to guess that you're a Christian? But when you walk into a room, there should be an aroma with you that goes in with you. But when you walk in, somebody look at you, they don't know you, but there's something about that person. Do you know that when Jesus walked into a place, everywhere that Jesus went into, somebody took notice. Demon cried out. Sick got healed. Atmosphere was changed because Jesus walked in. Where? You're Jesus in the earth realms. How do I know that? Because when he hung on the cross, he exchanged his life for yours.
That's right, that's right.
In other words, remember Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane and he was crying, Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. It's not because he didn't know he had to die, but when he looked in the cup, my God, when he looked in the cup and he saw murderers and rapists and backbiters and malicious people, when he looked in the cup and saw all the sins that was in there, he said, Father, if it be possible. But then he surrendered and said, nevertheless,
Not my will.
I'm going to take. So when he hung on the cross, he took all the murderers, took all the fornicators, took all the haters, Lord of mercy. And he became a substitute for you and I. And he made a transference, took your murderous life, your sinful life, and gave you his pure life. Gave you his life. So now you become Jesus in the earth. So what should you be doing? See, we live our lives like we're living our own lives. We do our own thing. But now we're Jesus in the earth. We should be doing what Jesus do. So when I walk into a place, something should change. When I speak a word, something should happen. Because I'm Jesus in the earth realms. Hallelujah, somebody. We've got to know who we are and whose we are. And we should never lose sight of that. You should know who you are in the job, on the bus, in your car, in your home. You should be consistent in your worship. And watch God. When we know who we are, we'll be consistent with our worship. We'll be consistent with our fellowship. We'll be consistent with our unity that will be to flow. Did you notice that when David began to describe the unity, he said it is like the ointment that flows down the beard of Aaron down to the skirt of his garment. And then he said it is like the dew of Mount Hermon that also flows down. What does that tell you? It tells you that the glue comes from
above.
That anointing doesn't come from here.
That's right.
That's why in the book of Colossians, he said, if you can be risen with Christ, seek those things which are above. You understand? So the anointing that we need doesn't come from the earth realm, but it comes from God. God is the only one that can give that anointing to tie us together and connect us together and hold us together. I'm closing. The baby that is in the mother's womb is attached to the umbilical cord, that is attached to the placenta, that is attached to the walls of the mother's uterus. That placenta and the umbilical cord is a lifeline for that unborn child. If it's detached, if the placenta becomes detached, mother's gonna bleed to death, baby's gonna die.
Yeah.
That umbilical cord holds life for the baby. That's where baby gets nutrient from, fed. Well, guess what? My Holy Ghost is my umbilical cord that attaches me to God. If I become detached from Him, just like the natural baby,
My
if that
God.
umbilical cord
My
becomes
God.
detached,
My God.
I'm gonna die.
My God.
Because baby's gonna bleed out, baby's gonna die. Won't get any nutrient. Why can't I do anything for God? Why am I so dry? Because your umbilical cord is not attached, baby. Your Holy Ghost, you're not feeding Him right. Your Holy Ghost needs to be fully attached to God.
Yes, yes.
So you're here at this conference today. But when you leave, what's going to happen? Because guess what? I'm not going to be there. All the other preachers that's here won't be with you. So what you going to do? But you got to make sure that you get what you need. That your umbilical, the Holy Ghost in you, is fully attached to God. One last thing. Don't pretend that you have the Holy Ghost when you don't. You're not hurting anybody but yourself. No man cannot give you the Holy Ghost. I cannot teach you how to speak. Did you notice that when you got filled, you start speaking this language that fluently that you didn't go to school for?
Yes. Huh. Come on.
Nobody gave it to you. God is the only one that can give it to you when you're ready.
Ready.
He's the only one that can sustain the Holy Ghost in you. 2018 is right here. What you gonna do in 2018? The world around us is falling apart. But the church is standing in a place where we are powerful to do mighty things for God. I believe every Christian should be telling God, God, I want to go higher in you, deeper in you. For 2018, you don't want to be mediocre. You don't want to be where you were in 2017. We need to stop complaining. We need to stop telling our mountain how big it is. But we need to tell our mountain how big
Big our God is. Yes, yes.
You have the word in your mouth. Speak it. Use what God has given you. We've got power. The church is powerful. We're the most powerful force in this earthly realm. Why are we acting like we don't know who we are? Why are we acting like we can't do anything? It's time for us to get up.
Come on.
It's time for us to get up.
Get up.
Stand on your feet everywhere. It's time for us to get up and do what God has called us for. Such a time as this. I need you. You need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me. Agree with me. We're all a part of God's body. It is His will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. Now, this is what I want you to do. We're a team, right? Yeah. I need you to take one sister by the hand. Look them dead in the eye, hold both hands. And we're going to sing this song. We're a team. Anybody believe we're a team? Hear what the Bible says.